from the East Coast cities that they now called home. He wielded power in the halls of the nation's capital. She wielded a pen in the offices of one of the top magazines in America. Neither of them was perfect, but they were perfectly suited to this occasion. The two people sought unity in different ways. There was no reason to think that they would ever encounter one another or that they would find a way to help achieve that unity. Not under these circumstances, not in these divisive times. Their paths had never crossed, yet in 1 week their fates would intertwine. Her intention would meet his execution. Her will would find his willingness. A nation torn apart might one day come together, even if for just one day. The table was set. The train pulled away from the station. Origin stories. Origin stories are tricky. They can be satisfying, but also full of contradictions and misinformation. The longer time goes on, the murkier the stories can get. Take the origin story of the city of Rome, Italy, for example. To keep it short, the god Mars got a woman named Rhea Silvia pregnant. Her father had once reigned over the kingdom of Alba Longa, but his brother, Rhea's uncle, took control from him. Rhea gave birth to twin boys. Her uncle, the one who snatched the throne from Rhea's father, ordered the babies drowned in the Tiber River. He didn't want them to ever claim the throne of Alba Longa. But after the twins landed in the river, they washed safely ashore and plopped beneath a fig tree. There, they were raised by a wolf and fed by a woodpecker. Those two boys were Romulus and Remus. They grew up, joined forces, and took back Alba Longa from their murderous great-uncle. Then the grown brothers fought for power. Romulus killed his brother Remus, and a magnificent new city was built upon the Capitoline Hill. That city was named Rome, to honor Romulus. Then, around 600 BCE, Rome destroyed Alba Longa, the same kingdom the twins' mother came from. Makes sense, no? No. But a compelling origin story sometimes thrives on the questions it raises as much as the ones it answers, and history is constantly evolving. As time passes, new research adds to our understanding of past events. It happens year after year, generation after generation. Archaeological digs, lost manuscripts and books, technological advancements. Stories change and ideally gain more detail. The city of Rome, Italy, has offered much to the world's culture. But there is one thing Rome has not easily provided the world or its citizens, and that is easy access to cranberries. Celebrating Thanksgiving outside the United States can be fun and frustrating. I found this out for myself when I was in my 30s and living in Rome. Many of my Roman friends were familiar with the idea of American Thanksgiving. The Italians call it the Giorno del Ringraziamento, literally, the Day of Thanks. But Italy does not shut down for American holidays or carry everything Americans need in their grocery stores. When I lived in Rome in the early 2000s, cranberries were wickedly difficult to get your hands on. Throughout the city, expat Americans living overseas, desperately sought cranberry sauce every November. Some people made salsa di mirtilli, blueberry sauce, or ribes, currants, because cranberries were almost impossible to find. It was even hard to find the canned jelly version, the one that slides out of its container and plops on your plate. It sits, jiggling, like a little crimson reminder of home. Rome was not the first city outside the United States borders where I attempted to celebrate an American Thanksgiving. I once joined friends in Paris to do the same. We searched everywhere for turkey and finally found one that had most of its feathers removed. I thought it was the smallest turkey I had ever seen, but once back at my friend's apartment, the bird would not fit in the oven. In fact, the oven door would not shut. Cooking a turkey takes a long time no matter what. It takes longer with the oven door cracked. A lot longer. We waited, we laughed, we eventually